Listen to this Border Patrol agent so eloquently state what all of us already know, that what's going on at the border, this is a serious issue. Kids are being put in danger, some of them by their very parents. Listen to this, and I challenge you to listen to it. If you're a liberal, listen to the show. You're welcome here. But listen with an open mind.
Well, you look at it this way. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I don't think everybody understands what's actually happening down here. You know, you have a lot of these kids that are coming here and put through terrible, terrible situations by their parents. They are brought over in extremely dangerous conditions in an extremely dangerous terrain, and all this can be avoided if they just go through the port of entry. There would be no crime committed by them, and they wouldn't get separated. Why they don't do this is beyond me. Right now we have this this beacon of we'll leave the light on for you. You come across illegally and we'll let you into the country. And if you guys have seen some of the stuff that we've seen down here, you would understand just how important it is to have a tough stance to divert people from coming here. When you see a 12-year-old girl with a Plan B pill, or with their parents put her on birth control because they know that's getting violated as part of the journey, that's just a terrible way to live. For instance, just a couple days ago, we caught a guy coming across with his 5-year-old daughter. And we had to separate that family. Reason being, he had a criminal conviction and he was subject to prosecution. He had a criminal conviction for rape here in the United States. So, I mean, we obviously we wouldn't want that guy walking free, but we had to separate that family. I think the other thing that needs to be looked at here is we do have a lot of unaccompanied children coming over, and the fact remains is the parents are already here in the United States and they're sending for these kids, and these kids are traveling solo across 2 or 3 countries, and when they get here, they're reunited with the families. And to me, that's mind-blowing, because you can't do that as a United States citizen. You can't send your 5-year-old kid to ride on top of a train through 3 states, and when they get there, they're coming back to you. You'd get prosecuted. Yet when it comes to illegal families, we put on the kid gloves with them, and we don't look out for the best interest of this child, and that's another thing that needs to be changed.
How do you hear that? I mean, how do you, if you don't even have to have kids. I mean, I have kids. Many of you do as well. How do you hear that story about 12-year-olds on these illegal routes into the country illegally? 12-year-olds. 12 being put on birth control because there's an expectation that they're going to be violated? Ladies and gentlemen, these are serious problems. These are not soundbite issues. That's why I object so strongly to liberals and some Republicans as well who don't want to solve the problem and want to leverage it strictly for political gain. Inexcusable.